Hello internet friends, welcome back to our channel. I love you guys, I missed you guys. How's everybody doing? How's everybody holding up out there? You guys good? I hope everyone had a wonderful, happy and safe 4th of July. Even if you're not in America, it was still the 4th of July, so I just hope you had a great Saturday, you know? I never want you guys to have bad days, so I'm glad that well, I would be glad to hear that you had good days. Did that make sense to you guys? Okay. I have to just do a disclaimer here. I am tired. I am very, very tired. I didn't sleep last night at all. A lot because of the fireworks and then just because of my own like stuff going on in my head. So I haven't slept today. I've been very busy today. So I'm tired. So if I start getting rambling, I'm going to try to keep myself on track. But before we do jump into the Sephora haul, which we're here for today, I'm very excited. That is why I have this intense, maybe, look on my face. Very bright red lips that I'm not used to wearing, so I feel very uncomfortable. Very self-conscious of my lips right now. And this eye look was supposed to be like a neutral brown eye look. Yeah, it didn't happen. Turned real smoky real quick. And I like it. It's not bad. It's just very, you know, not subtle. Not subtle. So here I am. It is, I don't know, 10 o'clock something at night. I'm filming. It's a Sunday night and I have a full face of very intense makeup. And I'm so tired that I'm like finding everything hilarious. So just bear with me. I do want to mention something about the 4th of July. I personally celebrate July 4th for a very different reason. Because the 4th of July was my Independence Day personally. In 2009, I left a abusive is the only way to put it, but it was more than just abusive. Difficult, abusive, controlling marriage. I left and moved in, took my kids, and we moved into our very first, like, free, just us apartment. And we did that on July 4th, and it was amazing. There's nothing like that feeling of independence and safety and freedom, you know, all of the things that like they talk about, like with you know, the country, like you celebrate your freedom. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Celebrate independence, you know, all of that. Our neighbors are still they still have fireworks. It's July 5th. They still have fireworks, so you're gonna hear them. Sorry about it. I don't know what to do. Anyway, so that is my Independence Day story, and I celebrate all those things too. The freedom, the independence, the like creation of something new that is just mine. It was one of the best and hardest things I've ever done in my life, but absolutely the best. Hands down the best. I should have done it years before I did it. But 2009, so that's been 11 years. I am so happy now in a completely different situation. You guys, most of you know my husband because you came from his channel. He's amazing. And yeah, my kids are great. Everybody's great. And yesterday we celebrated Independence Day. We had some dinner and we sat down and we watched Hamilton, and it was awesome. So let me know what you guys did to celebrate. If you celebrate, if you don't celebrate, just let me know what you did yesterday. I'm curious. I want to know what other people do with their Saturdays, because my Saturdays are always kind of crazy. Are your Saturdays crazy too? Let me know in the comments. Okie doke. Now we're going to jump into this Sephora haul. And I call it a haul because there are several items, but it's not enormous. It's not it's not a massive haul. But I did do a kind of a massive haul for Ulta because they had better sales, if I'm being completely honest. Whatever. It's quarantine. Even though I'm still working, I'm buying a lot of shit online I don't need. Just to make me feel better. So this is our box from Sephora. And it, like I said, it's not a huge haul. But it's, you know, it's adequate. So the first thing I want to talk about, because I did try to use the products in here on my face, not all of them obviously, because there's several eyeshadow palettes, but the majority of them I did try to use on my face. Now, one of the things that Sephora does whenever you order something from them is they let you choose, like use your points to get like little add-on extras like samples and things like that. So I got this Dior Backstage Primer. Let me take it out of the box because the box is like mirrored, so it's gonna like reflect. And I don't know, isn't that the cutest little bottle you've ever seen in your life? That's adorable. So it's just a primer. It's like a face and body primer. I don't know what part of your body you're doing with that, but you know, I used it on my face today, obviously, and I like it. It's not bad. I did moisturize before. I put that on, and it does have a smell. I want to go ahead and say that. It does have a smell. It's not a bad smell. It's not a good smell. It's just kind of like a makeup-y chemical smell. It's not, like, I don't smell it now. It's not super duper strong, but it's there. And if you're really sensitive to things like that, maybe you wouldn't like that. But it's not one of those real slippy primers either where you put it on and it's like, woo, you know, your skin's so slippery. No, it's like a tackier primer, which is fine. I mean, I just put my Tarte, was it the skin tint thing over it? The, whatever, you know what I mean. Like just a plain light coverage foundation over it. It went fine. Not a problem. So next I want to talk to you about this little bundle that I got. It's from Fenty, and it comes with this little highlighter duo. And the two colors are Hustler Baby and Mean Money. Now, I am wearing Mean Money on my cheeks and Hustler Baby right here on my brow bone and in the corner of my eyes right here. And I will swatch them to show you the difference. Mean Money is a lot more subtle. Okay, so this is Mean Money and this is Hustler Baby. You can definitely see this is subtle. This is like bam. But they are soft. They are bright. They are beautiful. They are easy to work with. And they look, I would say, really nice on the skin. Also, in this little kit, we have this guy. And that is the reason for my bright red lip today. This was the only lip product that I purchased. So when I, wanted to try it out to tell you guys what I thought about it, this was my only choice. So here we are with the red lip. And you know what? I don't hate it. I don't know if you would say more aware of my mouth, but I do feel a little self-conscious with it. but I don't hate it. I think that it just needs to grow on me. I think it probably would have looked better with like less eye makeup too, but I don't know. I can never do less eye makeup. It always feels like once I get started, I just go nuts. So anyway, I didn't even tell you what this was. Oh my God. So this is the Fenty Paint Pot, or no, not Paint Pot. That's MAC. Stunna Lip Paint. Yes. And the shade Uncensored. And boy, is it ever. So it comes in this little thing like this. It has the cutest little doe foot. Can you see that? I'm going to swatch it. I've had this on for maybe 20 minutes or so. This is what it looks like when it first goes on. It is dark. It is very pigmented. It only takes one swipe to cover your entire lips. You don't have to keep building it up for sure. For sure you don't need to build it up. And it just kind of sinks in. It's not uncomfortable. It doesn't feel like it's going to be drying. It does still feel a little tacky. So I'm going to do a kiss test on the back of my hands, and we're going to see. I've had it on for 20 minutes, haven't eaten or drunk anything. So let's just see. Ready? Oh boy. It is majorly transferring. So keep that in mind if you are looking to get one of these, that it's not really going to dry down. And you can kind of feel that. So let me pull out the palette that I used. So I have 5 palettes, eyeshadow palettes that I got, but this is the one I used today, and it is from Melt Cosmetics, and it is 1/2 of a set. So this is the Vita half, and then there was another half that had like the other side of the skull right here, and it had like blue tones and greens and a lot cooler tones. And this is the, warmer tone palette. And it is so pretty. I love it. I will confess, I wanted the other one. I wanted them both. Okay, let's be real. I wanted them both. I still want them both. But I wanted the other one more. But it was sold out. So here we go. We got these. So I used this palette today, and I started down here with like the like light orangey colors right here to just kind of do like a little sunsetty kind of look. And then I was just going to throw in a little bit of brown, which is Chocolate is the name of the shade. And let me tell you, it looks black. It doesn't look chocolate. It's very, 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 very dark. So then I had to put like a little bit of red on top of it to kind of lighten it up a little bit. And then that's how we ended up here. So I'm sorry, but it got away from me. It just got away from me. And that's one thing that I will say in my review of this is that the shadows are very pigmented. They're gorgeous. Like, they are true. Here, we can swatch a couple. So this is Amor Eterno. Here, and we'll do the red one. And that is Mexicana. Oh my gosh, that red is gorgeous. And then let me just swatch Chocolate for you too, so that you can see exactly how dark it is. See that? I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to kind of just be like a dark brown, but it was like dark brown. So keep in mind, if you're using, I think, any of Melt shadows, I only have 2 palettes. I have this and the Millennial Pinks palette. They're very pigmented. Very pigmented. I've heard before people say they're not for beginners. I obviously am a beginner, so maybe that's why I couldn't really execute the look that I was going for, because this is more of an advanced palette. But I still really liked it. I thought it was, you know, the shadows were beautiful. They blended beautifully. Even when I put it on too dark, it's not that it looks bad. It went on great. It blended out great. It, you know, layered on top of the other shadows wonderfully. It's just, it was a little bit of a more intense look than I was hoping for. But we can live with that, right? So let me wash my hands with a little makeup wipe here, and I'll pull out the other palettes. I didn't use those for this look today, but I have used them. Well, some of them. So I'll explain, and I'll tell you the ones that I've used, and I'll tell you what I think about them. Oh my God. You guys, I'm trying to take the Fenty lipstick off my hand. If it's doing that to my hand, what's it gonna do to my face? Yikes. Okay. Oh, and I still have my kiss mark over here. Oh my goodness. Okay. It stains. It stains. So that's a nice experiment that I totally meant to do, and it's totally on purpose. It stains. So just, you know, I did this to inform you, the consumer. I mean, I'm also the consumer, but to, you know, let you know. This is not sponsored, by the way. I feel like a complete idiot saying that. Like, obviously, you know, it's not sponsored, but I kind of feel like there might be somebody out there who might think it is, and I don't want you to think that. Like, in no way, shape, or form is it sponsored by anybody. I'm sponsored by my damn self. That's it. So, anyway, the next palettes are these. These are the little ABH Norvina palettes, and I bought all three because they were on hella sale. And you know what? Yesterday, let's try that again. Yesterday, they went on sale for an even better price, but I already had these, so it's fine. So these are cute. They were originally $30, and they were $20. Yesterday, they were like $14. So this is volume 1. You can see it's more like purpley and pink based. Very pretty. This one I haven't used because when it originally came, it was broken. So I sent it back to them, and they sent me a new one, which obviously is not broken. It's perfect. But it just got in, so I haven't touched it. So I'm going to just swatch a couple of the pink shades. Ooh, and the shimmer in the middle. So, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but the Norvina palettes from ABH, they don't have shade names. Oh, those are pretty. Look at that. Yeah, they don't have names. They just have, like, positions. So, like, you could say, like, you know, upper right or lower left or whatever. But they don't have, you know, names. Anyway, you know what I mean. This was the second one. And I have to say, as far as the color story goes, this one is my favorite. It is so unique for a color story. It has this like peachy color that's so pretty, but still kind of neon. This orange color, these greens. I just love it so much. And this green, what do you call it? Shimmer. It's so pretty. It's like just a unique color. Let me show you some of these. These are so good. So good. I've used this a couple times. It also stains because these are, they're not even eyeshadows. They are pressed pigments. So there's that for you. Oh my God, that green. Okay. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. And this is number 3. That was cute with the little cherries on it. And I really like this color story too. It's just the other one I like a little bit more. And I've used this once, but I think I just used one color out of it, yeah. So let's show you the top 3. They're all shimmery. One I think is actually a pressed glitter. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at the duochromy goodness of that. I'm so glad I got these palettes. I cannot even tell you. I am so happy to have these in my collection and in my life. And the last but not least, but still kind of least because it's the smallest, I just picked up the Natasha Denona Baby Palette for the Tropics version. I had wanted this for a while. Just because I kind of like the colors that are in it. But her other mini palettes that I got, like the gold palette and I think it was glam, soft glam palette or something like that. I like those a little bit better as far as like they were more wearable. I mean, anything's wearable, but you know what I mean. So I just went ahead and picked this up because it was on very deep clearance and it's always kind of on sale, I feel like. But it was like really, really on sale. Okay. We'll do it right here. Now I haven't played with this guy either. We have one more shade. This like kind of musky purple that's so pretty. So there are those shades. I haven't played with this guy. But this is obviously a companion palette. This is something you would bring in with another palette to add a pop of color. But I have now 3 of these. And the little baby Natasha Denonas, I don't have any of the big Natasha Denonas, so I cannot like compare the two. But the baby ones are bomb. They are so good. Like, if you just want to grab something that you know is going to just like do the job and last all day, or in my case all night when I go to work, that's the way to go. They're expensive. They're $25 for 5 shadows. That's a lot of money. This one wasn't. This one was like $7 or something. But that's because it was on clearance. But they are so good. I love her formula. I would love to get some of her bigger palettes. I just, $125 for an eyeshadow palette? Yikes. I don't know, guys. That seems like an awful lot. So that's everything in my Sephora haul. I really, everything I tried, everything that I have touched, I've liked. Let me know what you think about this lip color. It's kind of growing on me a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, I can kind of dig it. Yeah, that's all I've got. So, no, that's it. That's all I've got. That's it. I was thinking there was one more piece, but there's not. There's nothing else. I got everything. So, take care, babies. Be good. Be kind to each other. Be safe. Wear a mask. Oh my God, wear a mask. Please wear a mask. I see what this horrible disease is doing to people. I see it every day at my job. Please. I don't want any of that to ever happen to you. So wear a mask. That's my PSA for today. Wear a mask. I love you guys. I'm gonna go wash my face and then I'm gonna go to bed. Good idea. Good idea, Melissa. Yeah, good idea. Bye, guys. Hey, you didn't kiss off on my hand. Whoop.